Hi, and welcome to another mindfulness meditation with me, Sandra, and the Academy of Making Sense. So, find your favorite meditation posture and let all of the weight just flow down on you into whatever you're resting on. Wonderful. So, make sure you won't get disturbed for the next round about 40 minutes and become aware of the ground underneath you. Just become aware of that. Beautiful. Feel the imprint that you're making underneath you. And as you're inviting the physical stillness to the mental stillness, just become aware how the ground is holding you and connecting you. Become aware of potential sounds around you. And let all sounds just wash through you. All that is happening is meant to happen and is part of the now. As we step away from the day that we had so far, we're leaving everything else outside this room. Everything that happened before, leave it outside. Everything that may or may not happen afterwards, just leave it outside. During our time in meditation, there's no memory of the past. There's no concerns about the future. There's no responsibility. There's just you and your breath. So just feel the breath entering and leaving your body just as it is, in or around your nostrils. Breath is the movement of spirit in its subtlest physical expression. And as you're feeling your breath slowly and gently, the body relaxes. Let the mind find its still point, and the stage is set for inspiration, the flowing of spirit. So allow your breathing to find a comfortable and steady rhythm. With each inflow and outflow of your breath, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more peaceful. And handing over your body weight even more and more to the ground underneath you. And as you drift into a deep state of relaxation, Imagine that you are transported to a beautiful, serene, natural environment. The air is warm and fragrant with the aroma of sweet tropical flowers. The sky is deep blue with only a rare cloud lazily floating by. The sun bathes you in its comforting warm light. Feel the sun caressing your face and your skin. The sounds of exotic bird songs and the whisper of a soft breeze through the trees offer a soothing auditory background. In this beautiful place, imagine yourself lying on a blanket on a soft grassy mound. Feel the sense of connection, the sense of comfort. To all of nature. Allowing the nurturing sounds, sensations, sights, and smells to give you a sense of deep comfort. You are returning to the womb of creation. Enjoy this experience of being embraced and nurtured by Mother Nature. This is where you came from. Now, we will practice a healing meditation where we're using the chi in our body and for now we're just observing the natural flow of the breath. Getting a sense of just how we are feeling right now. Take time just to observe the natural flow of your breath, noticing how you are breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. How the breath enters and how it leaves. There is no need to either pull the breath in nor to push the breath out. You can trust the wisdom of the body to breathe without effort. just as it is. Notice if the breath enters evenly the right and the left side of the body, whether the ribs seem to give more on one side or the other. Noticing how deep the breath reaches the body. Can you feel it in the lower part of the chest? Can you feel it in the lower abdomen? If you were observing your body innocently as a child with no preconception, would it be possible to feel your breath even as low as the arches of the feet? Again, take a few moments just to feel silently the natural flow of your breath, allowing yourself to be an open window of awareness, uncensored, innocent. Allowing sounds to enter your ears and letting them wash away. Allowing feelings on the skin and just letting them be. Not concentrating on any one particular thing, but just watching the flow. That what is, including the flow of thoughts if there are any, without either rejecting the thoughts that come into your mind nor prolonging them. Just accepting whatever is present and watching the flow of all of that for the next few moments. And then we will proceed to the next stage in the meditation. This is a meditation specifically for developing inner tranquility and to enter the state that the Taoists called Tai Si, embryonic breathing, breathing as softly, naturally, and innocently as a child, and recovering the same freshness and clarity of inner understanding and vision. As we continue bringing awareness to our breathing, every time you inhale, imagine that your natural inhalation drops to the center of the chest, the region of the heart, not the physical organ, but that part of the body. And as you exhale, the breath current drops to the lower abdomen, Again, every time you inhale, imagine that you are breathing into the region near the heart. And every time you exhale, the breath drops to the lower abdomen. It is best to simply feel this process. If that should be difficult, you can visualize the breath as a clear light or a white mist, inhaling to the heart, exhaling to the lower abdomen, following the natural rhythm of your breath. This stage is called respiration, which gathers chi. Because with each cycle we are taking breath in, but then imagining that we are dropping that breath down rather than letting it out. It is as though we are extracting from the breath the vital portion of it, the life energy, and that is staying within our body. This time, every time you inhale, imagine that the breath is rising from the lower abdomen to the heart. And every time you naturally exhale, the breath drops back from the heart to the lower abdomen. So your inhalation is an upward streaming of the breath to the heart. The exhalation drops the breath right back down to the lower abdomen. It's as if you are using the breath to wash out the space between what is known as the lower elixir field in the lower abdomen and the middle elixir field in the chest, the field where you plant the elixir of health and long life. It's almost like an elevator, inhaling from lower abdomen to chest, exhaling from center of the chest to the lower abdomen. Just following the natural rhythm. This stage is called internal breathing because it is as if we are breathing entirely within the body. We are directing the currents of life energy within the body. Now, bringing your awareness just to the lower abdomen, feeling the gentle expansion in the lower part of the body whenever you inhale, and a slight natural retraction when you exhale, as though you are actually breathing only with the lower abdomen. The rest of the body is relaxed. The ribs are just hanging. The chest is hardly moving at all. Whenever you inhale, there is an expansion, lower abdomen, lower back, the sides, that whole lower part of the body gently expanding in all directions. When you naturally exhale, it retracts back. Spend time now observing the breath moving in your lower abdomen, following your natural rhythm without controlling it, and looking for 5 qualities of the breath. The breath is slow, long, deep, fine, as opposed to coarse, and even. The breath moving in the lower abdomen, in your metaphysical womb, is slow, long, deep, fine, and even. Your breath gradually becoming so slight, so fine, that if a down feather would be placed in front of your nostrils, it would not move. This is the stage known as Taisa, embryonic breath. In the Chinese classical literature, it is often called holding the breath. However, we are not actually holding the breath, but the breath is so slight, so utterly relaxed, that we feel as though we are not breathing at all. Breathing, but yet not breathing. Just a very slight pulse in the lower abdomen. Allow yourself to stay in this state of being and feeling for a few more moments. This is a way of renewing yourself at your source, of regaining your childlike heart and mind. I will call you back when it's time. Enjoy the silence. Enjoy your breath and your renewal. Bring your awareness again to your breathing just as it is. Whether you want to stay in your abdomen while breathing, whether you want to go back to the feeling of that elevator, breathing up and down, whether you want to bring your awareness to your breath simply entering and leaving your body at your nostrils, and just feel that. Feel that breathing rhythm. And maybe you want to compare it to when we started. Does it feel any different? Is it the same? And there is no right or wrong. There just is. And that is completely okay. Letting the breath just wash through us, just as we are letting thoughts just pass us by, just as we are letting feelings just pass through us. So we're not denying the breath to just flow as it is, breathing in and breathing out. And in the same way, we're accepting the sounds as they are, as they present themselves to us, coming and going. And the same, by the way, with feelings. We are just observing them when they're coming and when they're going. If we are suppressing them, they just become louder and harder and more aggressive. So we're just watching at them, just seeing it, feeling it, sitting with it, as we are sitting with our thoughts, with our sounds, and with our breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Becoming fully aware of what is right now. And just observing that what is right here, right now. And then with that thought and with that feeling, slowly becoming aware of the room around you, slowly becoming aware of the sounds around you, becoming aware of where your feet are placed and where your hands are placed. Slowly inviting life back into your body by moving your toes and your feet, your fingers and your hands, inviting a deeper breath into your body and moving your feet and your legs, maybe your arms, maybe your shoulders, whatever feels right in this very moment. Maybe it also feels right to just roll over into a rejuvenating, deep, fresh sleep. Totally up to you. And if you decide to come back into the here and now, gently open your eyes whenever you feel like it. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.